since then. So we're going to go ahead and get his stuff back on right there. There we go. THK573 with the Blazy Blues Central Fiction, Fire Emblem, and the Dungeons and the Dragons. And those are all things I think most of us like.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Not much to say there, but yeah.
And then let me go ahead and really quickly also drop Kaina's link in here. Since Kaina was so lovely to rate us, I will just, instead of using the shoutout command, I will just plug his link in manually.
Okay.
And Kaina is a wonderful individual who is also a Dungeons and Dragons player. Oh, Kaina wants to know who your main is in Blaze Blue.
I main Mai, but I have also been learning Lambda. And yeah, so right now Mai with a pocket Lambda, which is not really a pocket Lambda because she's still in her infancy, but
MAI, how dare?
How dare? Jeez! You're acting like I main Arakune or Izanami. Jeez! Wow!
I'm just gonna step back here from these two guys playing their fighting games, and yeah, I'm just gonna step back here. You two go ahead and take care of things between yourselves. This is me backing away from the table. All right. But yeah.
Spears.
Oof.
Oh, that reminds me. I did also start consistently streaming Final Fantasy XIV as well.
Oh, well, Final Fantasy XIV is actually fairly popular for the streamings as of late.
Yeah, so I've noticed. It kind of makes me glad that I have an actual bot account because they stopped free trials or any purchases of full trials too.
Yeah, they blocked the game from being purchased because they don't have the data centers to support it. Which is like, me sitting here, I'm like, I could play it if I want to, but then you have to worry about the waiting queues. No, thank you.
The queues have actually gotten a lot better since they did that. Like the last couple of times I logged in, it was like only I think the max was 60 people in the queue. There was one point where there was 1,400 in there, but lately it's been easier to actually get into the game.
Well, that's good. I'm sure the people who play regularly really appreciate that. I know a lot of Final Fantasy XIV players were actually a bit upset about the huge amount of people from the WoW community moving over to Final Fantasy XIV.
Wait, they were upset about that? What?
I think they were a bit upset about that because they got a lot of players who were trying to play Final Fantasy XIV like it was WoW.
Oh, okay.
Where they didn't pay attention to the mechanics of the battle, where it's like, oh, you have to dodge this and then hit this and do this, and they were just like, no, we just stand there and hit the thing, right? And it's like, no,
no, you will die if you do that.
Yeah, and I've only gone as far as towards the end of Heavensward. I still need to get back into it eventually.
I'm still in the beginning of Heavensward.
Oh, I got to a point in Heavensward where I was like, well, that's the end of the game. That's it right there. That's the end of Heavensward. And the game is like, no. And I'm like, what do you mean no? I've just beaten the big evil dragon boss twice. What do you mean no? Nope. Now you have these new enemies we need to introduce that will be very important in Stormblood. And I'm just like, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I just met the first dragon, and I'm taking a small break from a main story quest to get my Dragoon level up and start making that my main class because I used to play Bard before.
Gotcha. I originally played a Paladin when I first played Final Fantasy XIV many years ago, before Heavensward was released. But I've recently come back with a new account to play with for VTubing purposes, and I chose a black mage. So I go the pew pews with the kabooms.
I see.
And that's been a really fun experience, is playing the black mage. Which is great because I love playing sorcerer and wizard in D&D.
Did it really hit 1400 at one point? Tenshi, when I did that stream where I tried to play Final Fantasy 14 but ended up having to switch to BlazBlue, when I booted the game up, it was a queue of like 1900 to start. By the time I gave up, it was like there was like 1600 people in that queue.
My God, this is why I do not play right now.
This is back when Endwalker was still like brand new. So, I mean, it's still brand new, yeah, but this was like still that first week.
Well, I imagine a lot of the people who are hardcore about it have finished it at this point or are now waiting for the next thing.
Yeah, my friend, she's really hardcore about it. She beat it in like 2 or 3 days.
I know people like took weekends off of work to just finish the game, and I'm just like,
oh, she has all the time in the world.
How? I mean, even if I didn't have to go into work, I don't think I could sit and play the game for that long. I don't know.
To be fair, there's a lot to do in Final Fantasy.
There is, but I like playing with other people.
Yeah.
So, like, if I get a group of friends to, like, Discord call and I'll play Final Fantasy together, I'll play it. But if I'm solo, I probably won't. That's just me. But, since we are at this point, do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
Ooh.
Turning it around.
Between you, me, and the 20 people in here, is the Cult of Blushira still going strong?
The Cult of Blushira will never die.
That's what I like to hear.
The Cult of Blushira will never die!
I actually have a free sound alert redeem on my channel for... I had to put it under the bits part of the extension, but it's a voice clip of Shira saying, "Look at me, I'm so cute."
Oh, you got a voice clip of her actually saying the C word?
Yep.
Oh, baby,
yep.
I'm gonna have to come by and hear that.
I will... Hold on. I have a picture of what the sound alert is called on sound alerts, so that you can actually search for it and add it to your own.
Oh, I might have to do that. We'll see.
Yeah, just sent the DM to you.
All right. Tenshi, the Cult of Blushira. Shirahime is another streamer who is a very, very cute ice doggo princess, and she does not like being called cute. But
for whatever
reason, personal reasons, she does not like being called cute. But she has a wonderful blush emote on her model, and we love it, and we call her Blushira, and she absolutely hates it. Oh, Blushira, yes. Any other questions you'd like to ask me?
Yeah.
Consider you part of that cult now. All right, Tenshi, I will send you your robes and Blushira Bible in the mail.
Oh boy. Yeah, let me... I guess... This is more just to, like, get to know you, I guess, but...
Sure.
How many books in the library?
How many books in the library? Well, you see, Hex Library is unlimited, as it is constantly growing as books are being released in both Heaven, Hell, and in the Mortal Realm, because we keep a copy of every single written item available. If you're asking about my own collection, I lost count a while ago. But I can tell you how many audiobooks I have, because I do most of my listening through audiobook stores now. So I've got close to 200 audiobooks that I've listened to in the past few years.
Even when outside of his library, he's still a librarian, guys.
Oh yeah, no, the reading never really stops. I work a desk job as my full-time thing, so I can just sit there with one earpiece in and just go to town on books as I work on files and data entry and stuff. So
Oh, wow.
it is a non-stop reading ride. All right. So, do you have any last remarks you would like to share with the chat before we move on?
Any last remarks? I guess. Thank you guys for coming out here for this whole New Year spectacular thing that Viv here has going on, and here's to a better year than the last we had, because
Oh God, I hope. Oh God, I hope.
We really need it. We really need it. The last couple years have been rough.
Oh my gosh. I actually was talking about having to go on a vacation just to get away from this year. But yes, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It was a pleasure to get to know you a little bit better, and hopefully we'll talk more and continue to move forward from there. THK stuttering is cute. Oh my.
Oh jeez.
All right, THK. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful New Year.
Yeah, thank you. You as well.
Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, everyone. We're going to go ahead and start setting up for Kaina, but I'm going to make a really quick pit stop on the way to the Traveling Merchants Bazaar of Goods. So I will be right back in just a couple minutes. All right, and we are back, and we're going to go ahead and set up for Kaina. Kaina is taking care of a little doggo business before he comes in to join us. So we are going to just do that. And we are going to set him up with a nice drink of cocoa. We're gonna give our sugar kind of some hot cocoa. There we go. There we goes. E. And then let's see his Boogie. Make sure that's activated for when he hops on in. Alright. And thank you for being around, THK. I really appreciate it. Hello.
Hello, give me 1 second, as all of my voice and audio stuff needs to be moved. There we go. We're set. Hello.
Ah, there's Kaina. There we go. And let me go ahead and get his PNG in here and set up properly as he deserves.
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing tonight?
Hello. There we go. We got the big man himself in the room with us. Hello, Kaina!
Hello. How you doing, Viv? How's everybody doing in the chat?
I'm doing good. Zan is saying, tell him, what's up, chummer? What's up, chummer?
Hey, chummer! What's up?
Shadowrun references, yes.
Gotta keep the corpos off you.
Absolutely.
There are no friends here, only bastards.
I mean,
So-
that's almost every role-playing game.
Well, that's it's specific to gangers in Shadowrun, is that they don't really call like people friends or anything. It's that their versions of friends are bastards and like assholes.
Oh.
Yeah, so like if they go, oh yeah, he's a friend, it's like we don't have friends. We don't do friends around here. And it's just like, oh, this guy's a right bastard. Like, all right, we like this guy. You know?
They refer to their friends as the right bastards. Got it. Gotcha. But hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. As you know, I finished up my stream, got here, tried to take the boy out for a walk. He said, I'm going to go as far as the wet isn't, and then I'll pee there, and he came back. So I'm like, all right.
Hey, you know what? We love an easy walk, don't we?
We do, but also, like, use the bathroom, sir.
Please, sir, use the bathroom fully if you need to.
Nah, I'll wait until it's dry.
Oh, he's gonna be holding it all winter then.
Honestly, with the amount of rain we're getting.
Honestly, I mean, we got rain today too. All the snow is gone. But yes, Kaina, it is a pleasure to have you on here. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell people a bit about yourself?
Oh God, I didn't think about that before coming on stream, and here we are. All right, so hello everyone. My name is Kaina Hundium. You can call me Kaina. I stream just about anything. I am right now geared more toward survival horror games and JRPGs. However, my comfort game is League of Legends. A lot of what I do on my channel is just a bit of mental health checkups with using like Dr. K from Healthy Gamer GG, unless if anybody knows who he is. And generally I just like to play games and talk D&D, to be perfectly honest with you. Which I like the last guy until he told me he played my.
Yes, THK is also a D&D player. They started with the 5th editions. I'm really glad that 5th edition is actually bringing more people into the fold of the D&D.
Yeah, honestly, it's been really great for D&D. Like my first edition of D&D technically was 5th edition, as in for like an actual like game I started playing and enjoyed. But the first one I ever like got exposed to was technically 2nd ed. Is what I got exposed to. That and seeing like Neverwinter Nights and things of that nature. Like those were the big like influence for D&D for me for a while. But if you really want to get down to it, D&D started with Final Fantasy with me, because it's inspired by Dungeons and Dragons, so.
Hey, and there's a lot of things inspired by Dungeons and Dragons that have snuck their way into pop culture and games that a lot of people don't think about. So
That's true.
There's stuff like Record of Lodoss War, where it's a huge book and anime franchise, and it's like, oh, where did they come up for this idea? And I'm like, it's literally a bunch of Japanese guys sitting around a table playing a D&D campaign, and writing it down and getting it published as a book, and that's why it's popular.
Yeah, that's also the reason why there are certain parts to it that are either written really cheesy or are written really janky because people dropped in and out of the game regularly.
Yes. And so, they had to alter things to make it flow better. And overall, I think it does a really good job of telling the story. You can definitely tell when they start doing Chronicles of the Heroic Knight, that was like their continuation after everyone decided to say, I want to play a new character.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all new characters for the main party. But yeah, I mean, we love the Dungeons and Dragons. We love the dice roll in here. I know Kaina recently got me involved in League of Legends, and I love and hate you forever.
Yay!
I just recently hit level 10, so now I can start playing public matches.
Yes, which means we're gonna play some games tomorrow if you're down.
I am totally down. I have no plans tomorrow except to sleep after this stream.
That's fair. I am off of work around 5 tomorrow, so I will see you afterward.
And yes, Songbird is absolutely right. We just hit midnight in the CST zone. Kinda. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. Come here, you. Sorry, I promised to give the lady New Year smooch.
Aww.
There you are. I promised smooch. They have received their smooch. However, it is, it's so odd to think that this was like the first year of streaming for me.
Oh.
And it wasn't even like a full year. It was like I started in May. And I met you in like July.
Was it only July?
I think it was July when we met because the first stream we were ever on together was Dead by Daylight.
Together, yes, but I think I had met you as a guest on Lemon streams before that.
No, exactly. No, that was the stream. Lemon stream Dead by Daylight because the reason why I remember this is that you were the killer. The first game that we played together, you were the killer. And I think you were playing Wraith at the time, and I was giggling the entire game because I kept messing with the generators that you kept breaking, and I just go up behind you and start messing with the generators.
Oh, back when I didn't know what the hell I was doing as a killer. Simpler days. Simpler days. But
so yeah. And it's just wild to think about because only really just started, and it's the end of the first year that I started, and it's like, where do we go from here? Like, what else to expect?
I mean, at this point, it's just a Wild West ride through VTubing at this point. I mean, the community is still very much uncharted territory, except by the few large companies, and the indie space especially is just a wild space of all these people trying to get their piece of the VTuber pie and make connections and friends and trying to be successful in whatever way. And then there's some of us who are just like, I'm just here to vibe, dude. What's up?
That's true. There is a lot of like, I'm just here to vibe in the community.
And if we're successful while vibing, hey, we love that.
Definitely.
But like I was talking with one of my guests earlier, to be successful in VTubing and sticking with it, you need the right motivation for it. And going into it to be like, I'm doing this so I can make money, so I can become big like Hololive or VShojo, is the wrong motivation. Because 99% chance that ain't gonna happen. Not without a long commitment and hard work.
And I feel like it's more so long as the motivation remains strong, I don't think the reason itself would be problematic so long as you don't so long as you're not infirm about it. You say, I want to be as big as Hololive. Cool, great. Then you need to put in all that work.
Right, and there's a lot of people who come into this thinking that, and they put in like a few months of work, and then they're like, ooh, kind of barking at me.
No, it's Sebastian, it's not me.
nope. It's kind of barking at me. He wants some sugar.
I mean, look, I'll take a kissy. Come here.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Smooch.
Mwah.
Mwah. We kiss the homies goodnight.
Of course we do.
Songbird, if you want to add me on League of Legends, it's literally just my name as one word, Biblioteca. And I will be on tomorrow to play with Kaina, so hopefully, if you don't have work, we can all play together. And I can drag everyone down.
You're not horrible. Like,
I'm
just new.
I am new, and that I'm self-deprecating humor for that one, just a little bit.
Is that negative self-talk I hear? Unacceptable.
Oh no! Now I'm gonna get the 1-2 punch with the positivity. No!
Corey, chat's about to get you too. Easy money, easy money.
Oh,
I love
no.
you very much,
No,
and you're
no
decent.
more money! No more money! No more money!
Oh damn, no more money. That's crazy.
No more money. My chat has been bullying me all day. They've hit me with 2 hype trains, the assholes.
Oh my god. Did you guys make him cry? I hope you made him cry.
They made me tear up. They made me have the voice waivers. I will never admit to crying.
You don't have to admit to it. The VOD will always be there.
Unpublish.
Unpublish the VOD. Delete the VOD. It's gone now.
There we go. 13 hours of my life deleted.
No.
Actually, honestly, we can go for as long as you want, because the person who wanted to go on after you had to cancel last minute, so shit, we're here as long as we want to be.
That's fair. So tell me, so like with today, I figured that it was like, I don't know if you're doing like interview stuff today, so I was just like letting you do your thing.
Yeah.
Like, so what?
Well, it's been a mix of interview stuff. Some people wanted to do specific things like Pokemon battles or playing 100% Orange Juice, which is a anime board game on Steam. And oh, thank you for the sip, Tenchi. And it's been like that. Chaos came in here talking some smack about beating my ass in Pokemon, and we played 2 matches, and I'm not gonna say I threw her face in the dirt, but you know, there were some mud stains.
I'll say it. You fucked her up.
I did, and it was hilarious because she came in here going, "Oh, I got your ass," and then my own chat, everyone in my own chat except for one person was against me, and they're like, "Oh, Chaos is totally gonna win," and she didn't win either match.
See that? We love that.
Also, NC Dragon, hello, thank you so much. Happy New Year from Anime Mom. Aw, we love Anime Mom.
Well, Happy New Year to you too, sweetie.
Aw. Anime Mom is an IRL friend who is literally just a really sweet guy, and we just call him Anime Mom because he's like the mom of our community.
That's valid.
And he's like,
Being
well,
the
I
mom
used to
friend.
draw, and he's like, well, I used to drive a minivan, so that's valid.
As I sit here.
Yes.
Oh my god, that was a lot. That was thunder.
Oh, you got a storm going on?
Big storm, yeah.
Oh boy.
Ooh, the rumblies. Yo, if I lose power, I guess that's the the interview.
I don't know. Does your power usually stay off when it goes down?
It stays on for like 5 minutes tops, and then it comes back on.
I mean, I'll still be here.
That's fair, but granted, like that, it's just like in the middle of it, like so we're just gone.
And
That's
I'll
it.
just be like, oh well, you know what? Kinda got a very special order he had to go fill out for a customer. He'll be right back.
Customer is Mother Nature, and it is a mandatory 5 minutes off of the internet.
Yeah, unfortunately, the manager has spoken, and it's Sebastian. But hello,
Yes,
Kaido.
Sebastian.
Thank you for the Happy New Year. Orange juice
Yeah.
is fun. Have you played Orange Juice, Kaina?
I have not, but Tomatoes has regaled me with tales of 100% orange juice.
Do you own 100% Orange Juice?
I don't think I do. Let me check. I don't think I own it. I don't think I have 100% orange juice.
Am I friends with you on Steam yet?
I don't think so. No, I do not own 100% orange juice.
Where is my friends list here? There it is. No, I am friends with you. Haha.
Uh-oh.
I'm not saying I'm gonna hit you with violence or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna hit you with the violence.
Aha. He's committing a crime.
I am committing a terrible, terrible, terrible crime. Hitting him with the 100% orange juice. Actually, I need to remove Hades from my cart. I'll add it back in after I do this. Purchase as a gift for Kaina.
How dare you? You're committing
Let's-
violence so soon.
Here's
You know,
some
we just...
delicious violence.
You know, we just started, Viv. You don't have to be violent. We can talk.
No,
can...
no.
What do you mean? No. What? We can be cordial. We are civilized men.
Look, we are both absolute tops working this table.
And we are civilized men. We can discuss our issues. We don't have to do this. Why are you using 100% orange juice against me?
Oopa-doopa-doo.
Curse Viv's sudden but inevitable betrayal.
There you go. Kaina has been sent 100% orange juice. Hooray!
Received a gift. Here comes some delicious violet. Oh, Christ. Jesus Cristo. Alright, fine. Hold on. We just... I don't think you understand how long I've avoided this game for.
Oh, well, no more avoiding. Get to it.
Tomatoes is like tomatoes, but they're just like, yeah, no, it's pretty harsh, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'm gonna play this game, and then Viv, it would be a shame.
It would be an absolute travesty if someone was to gift you this game right this minute. And honestly, there's no excuse not to, since it's less than $2 on Steam right now.
This is valid. I can't be mad at that. I mean, I can be. I'd just be wrong. So, well, it'll be ready in 15 minutes if we decide to play it.
There's a lot of mods for it, actually. There's a whole Toho mod that turns all the different characters into different Toho girls. Also, Happy New Year, Zan! Thank you, thank you, thank you! And Songbird, if you ever want to play 100% orange juice with us, of course we will accept you within the folds.
Oh Lord. Playing 100% orange juice with Songbird. With Burbulus.
With the burb, which is, I'm gonna be straight with you. I actually find it absolutely hilarious when she's screaming and cursing on stream.
It's so cute, isn't it?
It's so adorable, but she swears like a sailor.
Like, you just hear like a really angry fuck you, and you're just like, go on.
Go on, please. Continue.
It's like listening to Kazuna say it. It's like listening to like the original, like, fuck you! Like,
Yes.
just like, this is perfect. Please continue.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she's always like, whenever I tell her that she's cute, whenever she's bad, she's just like, I can be really mean. I can be super upsetting, and I'm like, yeah, of course, sweetie, of course you can.
Of course you can. You so cute.
She's gonna be very mean to me later. I could feel it. She's gonna try to attack me later.
Oh boy.
I cannot wait. It's gonna be fun.
I will end you all.
Sure you will, sweetums.
Please, make your attempts.
I encourage you to try.
Absolutely. Using the Ivory emote on me won't work here. Ivory was already on the stream earlier today.
Mm-hmm. Your emote has no power here.
Your emote has no power here. The hair lich has already been here. And I'm still alive.
That's fair.
That's
very
valid.
You survived.
I did. And you know what? We've all survived this year of 2021 because now we are officially in 2022.
It is now 2022, isn't it?
It absolutely is. My God. So let's reminisce. Kinda, what are some accomplishments you are proud of this past year?
Oh, okay. Actually starting to stream. That will be the first one. As for anybody who doesn't know, Lemon, now known as Panic, bullied me into streaming because I was helping her start her streaming career. And I was like kind of a personality for a while. I was constantly keeping them on schedule for their Monday streams and kind of giving them ideas for certain things and kind of forcing them to branch out and talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned into, hey, you guys should go follow Kaina. Kaina's really fun. He's gonna start streaming. I said, I don't stream. And she's like, that's crazy. And just kept plugging me. Until I got to about 66 followers, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll go ahead and I'll give it a shot. And it's been going pretty steady so far. In 7 months, from 66 to 209, that's like a growth of like 21 followers a month.
That's pretty good.
That's really decent growth. Like, I think that's another accomplishment is that not actively trying to compare myself to anybody who has been doing this for longer, or comparing myself to friends, because like it gets really easy to compare yourself to those who are, as you would probably see it, more successful than you are and things like that. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
like seeing Ivory, seeing Panic, like Panic only started a maybe 2 months before I did, and they exploded.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
No, I saw Lemon's follower count back when they were still Lemon. I'm just like, my God, that is a huge number. How long have you been streaming? What?
Exactly. Like, I'm like, it was meteoric. The rise was meteoric. It was fucking huge. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
take that, and it's like, I started, and I'm like, well, I have a PNG. And the thing is that what I try to do whenever my brain starts to try and do that is go, what are the key differences? What is it that they were able to do that you're just not able to do? And the differences is the fact that Panic is an artist. Panic was able to rig their own model effectively. Panic was able to make their own stuff in Vroid. Panic is able to market themselves through their art. They had that ability. And I, personally, am incapable of drawing. Like, I could draw... I've drawn accidentally better things that I've drawn that I've tried to draw intentionally. I will put it to you like that.
Oh, absolutely. Even as an artist myself, I have had moments where I've been like working on something very hard and been like, this is awful. But then I'll be at work and I'll be bored and I'll draw on a sticky note with a pen and it'll come out amazing. I'm just like, why? Why is the sticky note better than the $400 drawing tablet? The fuck?
And I'll tell you what it is. The secret ingredient is a lack of stress.
Oh, that might be it. Being bored at work just allows the creative juices to flow, I guess.
It's not even just like the being bored part. It's the fact that you're not having the expectation. The moment you have the expectation is when things start to go south. It's how I learned, like, with bowling, because I used to be really good at bowling and I figured out why. It was because I didn't used to care. But whenever I tried to be good at bowling like I used to be, I would always mess up. And because I used to get like damn near perfect games when I was a kid. But that's because I was bowling and having fun and not caring, not looking to be as good as I once was, type of deal.
Oh yeah. I can definitely feel like that, because I definitely feel that because I'm the same way, but with billiards. If I am actually focusing on trying to win, I will miss shots. But if I'm just playing with like family or friends and there's no competition going on, I'll just like start cleaning the table. I'm just like, why?
It's a lack of pressure.
I guess it's just really finding that ability to either work under pressure or finding a way to work and not feel the pressure on command.
Yeah. it's hitting the flow state. And hitting flow is a lot easier when you're not being stressed out by something.
Absolutely.
Which hitting the flow state is something else that's really, really like something I've had to hone in on, like when playing games, especially like the games that I really like enjoying, like Devil May Cry and now right at this point playing like Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles with Tomatoes recently has really like made me appreciate. It's like, oh man, flow is so important.
Really, 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 it really is, especially with certain games. I actually picked up Bayonetta on the Steam sale because it was down to like I think $4 or $5. So I'm actually looking forward to playing that because I've never played Bayonetta before. So I'm looking forward to that on stream.
Yo, I'm looking forward to watching you do that. That's a next step in your life. That's what that is.
That's the next step on my like the most I've seen of Bayonetta is friends playing her in Super Smash. So we shall see how that goes.
Ah, yes, you're dealing with the most annoying iteration of her existence.
Oh yes.
Air combos.
But I mean that's fine because I play Kirby in Smash and I'm a little shit.
You know, you and Knockout would get along.
Oh, are they also a Kirby main?
Yeah. Yeah, they like playing Kirby.
Kirby is just great for getting into people's faces and starting shit.
Viv, you know I love you.
I know.
I just want you to know that.
I love you too, Kaina. You have been an absolutely amazing friend in the community, and I'm very glad I got to meet you through our mutual friend, Panic. And a lot of people I met through Panic. I met you, I met Ivory, and by extension of meeting you and Ivory, I got to meet people like Knockout, and Songbird, and Tomatoes, and Teddy, and Moostress. Like, just a bunch of really amazing people.
I appreciate that. I'm actually getting better at like accepting my influence on the world. That's a big step that I've had to get to.
Not to say that I'm great and wonderful and magnanimous, but I'm fucking Kaina.
It's really so like to put it in perspective, like we had the year in review thing kind of deal, and people it's like, oh, it's something you want to say to me before the end of the year, right? And I had not one, not two, but three people, one of them being in this chat right now, that being Songbird, kind of like came out and was like, you know, basically really inspired me to do X, Y, and Z. You've been a great influence in my life type of deal. And I've had about 3 separate friends tell me that. And it's one of those things where like I struggle with it to a degree because part of me goes, I am as fallible as any of you. I am like not this great person. I have my days where I struggle and all of that. Like life is tough and rough out here for a pimp. But it's also something that I have to sit there and I recognize that maybe it's not the fact that they don't see that, but it's more so the fact that they see that and still see that I'm trying that makes them feel the way that they do. And I have to like try and temper that, you know, like tempering the ego to not be this self-destructive force simply because it doesn't quite understand what's being shown or given has been very important.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it is always very humbling to hear people say nice things about you and how you may have inspired them or influenced them in certain ways to do their best. But I honestly think that just doing your own best and the effort you put in is very visible as a content creator, and people are going to notice that and they're going to respect that. And honestly, you see it, a lot of people who start out as viewers for certain streamers end up becoming streamers themselves because they get inspired by it. And honestly, the mindset I have now is the exact same mindset when I started back in February is, hi, I'm a first-time streamer. I've never done this before. I am just going to keep doing my best, and if it works out, it works out. And that is exactly where we still are. Sitting here today is just, if it works out, it works out. As long as I'm having fun, I'm going to keep putting the effort to improve and keep moving forward. And that's all it is.
Yeah, no, that's definitely it. It's one of those where I've had to maintain that as well. And it's funny that you mentioned that, because the whole like inspiring thing is that Teddy, became a streamer, and they like, she said to me, like, you're the reason why I started streaming. Like, you and Lemon are the reason why I started streaming. You forced me into start streaming and things like that. Let's see here. Hold on, let me look at this. I also mess up. You think you're worse than you are, love. You are kind to the world, and the world is understanding that. How dare you?
I mean,
you made me read that? How dare?
I mean, she's not wrong. Honestly, people are their own worst critics. People always see themselves in the worst light. So, unless you're a narcissist, but still,
Actually, even there are narcissists that do that. That is the non-textbook version of a narcissist. We could talk about that if you ever want to, because those are fun.
But honestly, people are usually their own worst critic, and they definitely try to see the faults in themselves more and more and more. And I can agree with kind of on the whole thing of being like, who, me? No, not me.
I'm but a worm.
I am not worthy. But I mean, we out here doing our best, trying, and if that helps inspires others, then I mean that's all the better, because the world deserves kindness. The world needs more kindness, and in a world that is right now filled with a lot of pain, kindness from people who reach out to others through the internet, through streaming, is a great gift to be able to give, and we don't even really see that as a gift as we give it. We're just out here doing our best.
That's fair. That's definitely true. So, especially for the reason why I started streaming, I had to, what everybody has to do is like they have to give themselves like, okay, so why are you streaming? Like, what is the point, right? And for me, like, obviously, the idea of making money from streaming, definitely something I'm interested in, because I'd like to be able to pay my bills with something that I enjoy.
Fair.
But if I don't have to work my 9 to 5, then I won't work my 9 to 5. Like, this is the way I look at it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But what it boils down to for me was, I was like, well, I always wanted to go into doing voice work and things of that nature, and streaming is basically like baby's first like voiceover, effectively, because it's constant. People are listening to your voice. And people are able to help you with like learning things like how to work with audio equipment and stuff like that. But also the base of it being that I've always wanted to help people. I've always wanted to be a positive influence in people's lives. And I know several content creators who have been positive influences in my life. We all know Markiplier.
Yeah, we all know who Markiplier is.
And he's been a decent guy to just about everybody's eyes. And my brain's been like, I've always wanted to be that guy that people are just like, yeah, no, he's helped me out this X, Y, and Z. It's also, I mean, it came even before that. A lot of it started with my mom and how she treated like my friends and how she treated people in need in general. She was very open to them. Her house was open to everybody. My friends could come over at any point in time and just say, hey, I need a place to stay for a night. I need a meal. I need something to eat. It was, I just need a place to rest. I need a place to find myself. My mother's home was always open to them. And that's how I've wanted to live my life, and the point in my life that I've always wanted to get to. And streaming is, I guess, at least in my mind, like the first step to being able to do that.
It is definitely a way to be able to reach out to people. It is definitely a way to be able to reach out to people in a much larger scale. And honestly, also streaming also will attract people who are similar to you or have similar backgrounds or experiences to your channel. And this is something that I feel is really important for smaller streamers is that we do attract those sorts of people, and we build our communities off of that. And so, honestly, you just gather people that you can appreciate and who appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, your mother sounds like a very wonderful woman to have her door open like that at all times. Honestly, that sounds amazing.
It was something that I didn't realize until later on, that I was like, no, that's definitely like a way of living that I would like to continue to propagate, because it's just nice. It's the idea that I can do that for people, like being in a position where I could just go, yeah, no, you can stay. Yeah, no, like I got you. That is such a nice feeling. It, like, in some ways, like, you know, it's kind of like, you enjoy the feeling of helping others, and it's like, in that regard, it's like, yeah, but it's also just the fact that it's like being able to be able to be good is a wonderful state to be in. That me giving somebody something isn't going to break me. Me helping someone isn't going to take from my life, but actively give to it and continue to do so is a wonderful set of thoughts to have, and it's a wonderful like future to really want to glean from. I don't know, it's like I just genuinely enjoy the idea of being a positive influence on people's lives.
And that's a wonderful thing. That is an absolutely wonderful thing to feel. Because, you know, much in the same way, I want to be that person who by default is kind. You know, when I got my own place, I told people, I'm like, hey, I have my own place. I'm the one who pays the bills. If you ever need a place to crash, even if it's for a day or a week, just let me know. I got a couch. It's all yours. Like, you know, and I tell this to all my friends too, in the community too. You come to Chicago, you find me, we get in pizza, I'm paying. So kinda, you come to Chicago, you find me, we get in pizza, I'm paying.
You know what? Then I'll have to mark that down as a destination. I have to mark it down as a destination then. Like, I've never thought about going to Chicago. Well, now I've got a reason to go, you know?
Hey, Tomatoes, how you doing? Hello, welcome, Raiders. How y'all
Hey.
doing tonight?
Raid Shadow Legends, not Raid Shadow Legends. New Year's Anniversary re-release edition for the Switch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, you're drunk?
Oh no!
Tomatoes, no, he's drunk!
We have a drunk tomato. Oh my god. Who do we call? Do we call the gardener? Do we call the police? Oh, we have a drunk tomato.
Oh my god.
But hello, Toxic Tomatoes. Thank you so much for the raid. An absolute pleasure to see you. Welcome, Raiders. I am Biblioteca, your friendly neighborhood book demon from Hexon Library. And with me tonight, I have the most illustrious, magnanimous merchant of them all, Kaina.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm happy to see you degenerates back from the tomato patch. I hope you guys have made you being awake today everyone else's problem.
We hope so. And again, thank you for the hug. But yeah, thank you Raiders for coming by, and thank you Toxic Tomatoes for bringing them on here to help celebrate the new year with us.
And Happy New Year, everyone.
Oh, you're being called a filthy merchant in the chat there, and
yeah, I know.
Hello, Cinny Winnie. Thank you so much for the follow. Arigato gozaimasu. Oh,
It's
and
been a
Dandy,
while.
thank you for gifting the sub to Gin. Thank you.
It's been a long time since I've seen both was it both Gin and sorry, my brain is bad. And Cindy Winnie. It's been a while since I've seen you. How y'all doing? Oof.
Oof. But yeah, I mean, and Ivory and I also talked about this a bit too, about, you know, it's not super hard to be a good person in the community, because we talked a bit about the drama that goes on in the VTuber community.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, and like we both came up with the rule, just don't be a dick.
Yeah, no, that's that. There it is. It's that. Don't be a dick.
just don't be a dick. Because honestly, I see a lot of the drama is just people thinking too hard with their dick and not enough with their brains.
Sweats and down bad.
Sweats and down bad. Yes, but you don't forcibly throw your down bad at other people.
Yeah, and yet I'm out.
I'm out.
No, like, I mean, yeah, no, it's definitely one of those things that has kind of like bugged me a little bit. Like, not so much like it's made me upset or anything like that, but it is something that I've noticed in the VTubing community, that there's a lot of drama because people, which this bleeds into the whole like East versus West in the VTubing thing, right? Is that people blend roleplay and business with pleasure in the Western VTuber space, and with interpersonal relationships, because I know the names of a couple of the VTubers that I regularly hang out with. Some of them are my IRL friends that came into VTubing with me, but there are people who become friends with VTubers, learn their names, learn who they are, where they live, all this extra stuff. They get super attached to them. And then there's a moment where that disconnect happens, where business ends up coming before personal relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And that hurts their feelings because they're not recognizing that you guys met as business partners or associates first, and friends later. And that gets you hurt.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. There are a number of people in the community that I have allowed in closer over time. But there are also people where it's a friendly atmosphere, but it's mostly strictly business.
Yeah, like there are those in the community that are in that area. For me, mostly as acquaintances, like it's kind of stays there and it starts there, like type of deal. It's like, I'm not gonna try to bring you into this inner circle thing because there's a point where like not everybody's a good fit for it, you know? Not everybody's a good fit to be in your inner circle.
No, and I've had people in my community become streamers and then look to me for really strong support, and it's just not there because it's like, look, you're fine in my community, but you know, I don't vibe with you as a content creator, so I'm not going to give you the support you're looking for because you're asking for a lot that I'm just not here to give. And they get mad at me, and it's just like, look.
But you got me in here. It's like, yeah, that's great, but just because I gave you the inspiration does not mean I owe you the support.
Yes, exactly.
You did this of your own accord. If you're going to push for it, I wish you all the best of luck. But, like, don't expect me to, like, forcibly try to raise you on my end. No, Tomatoes is right. In this business, it's about finding your people.
It absolutely is. I mean, nepotism is a thing because people find people they like, and those are the people they want to raise up.
Exactly. And it's one of those things where, like, I've never expected, like, when I first started, I did first start, I did talk to Panic, and I was like, hey, do you mind plugging me here and there? Because I started with plugging them, like I helped market for them and things like that. And I said, hey, well, I've started up and whatnot. Do you mind helping me out just a little bit? Like, plug me here and there. And she said, cool, no problem. Had she told me no because she doesn't like my content, I'd been like, that's fair. You know, like, there's nothing I can say about that. It's like, no, I don't really vibe with your content. Nah, well, fair enough. It's gonna be more difficult, but fair enough.
Absolutely.
Because the thing is that you're not always going to make something that your quote-unquote hero enjoys. Just because they inspired you doesn't mean that they're gonna like what you have to make. And also, hot take, your friends don't have to like your content.
Oh no, I do not force any of my friends to watch my content at all.
Like,
I have a couple of friends who are IRL. I have a couple of friends who are IRL friends who will come and support my streams. But like, most of my friends who are involved in like the VTube fandom or anime fandom know that I do VTubing, and I'm like, oh, if you want to watch, there's the info. bye later. I mean, like, I'm not sitting here going, hey, why didn't you show up for my stream? It was very important to me. Like, no, there's none of that. They're just like, hey, it's cool that you're doing this. I'm like, yeah, it's cool that I'm doing this, and that's it. Like, there is no forced expectation that people that I am friends with have to come to my streams. Like,
Yeah.
like, the whole point is that I need to attract people outside of my sphere of friends to be able to have any real growth anyway. So, like, depending on friends to show up is just, like, a moot point.
Exactly. Now, granted, that's actually been like this really weird point of contention in my own brain, is that the vast majority of people who show up to my streams happen to be my friends. Which is like, my brain's like, I need to get more people who aren't my IRL friends to join my streams, because that's the point, right? But also I go, if they weren't there, I wouldn't get the other people that I now have. Like, I wouldn't have gotten Teddy, I wouldn't have gotten Rita, I wouldn't have gotten Moostress, I wouldn't have gotten Beldandy, I wouldn't have gotten you, I wouldn't, like, the thing is, like, my brain's like, they're important. Like, having friends that do show up to your streams is still very important, because it's like, because that view count, people don't, like, you know, everybody likes to discount the view count, but that view count means that you're reaching more people, because you move further and further up on the front page of whatever game you're playing, the more views you get. And even if that's just 5 of your friends lurking, having you in a muted tab off to the side, even if they're not in the chat, that's 5 people guaranteeing you that you're at least one above everybody who's at 4.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And just to be clear, lurkers are absolutely massively appreciated in all streams. And anytime, like, I see Kinda streaming or like Beldandy streaming, even if I can't give them my attention, if I'm at home, you bet I'm opening tabs and, like, keeping them in a muted tab to the side.
I'm a career lurker. That is what I do. I can't. So this is where I have to out myself. I have to out myself. All right. I have a lot of points on a lot of people's streams. I don't remember watching their streams.
That's absolutely fair.
Because what it is, like, Viv, I have 4K on your stream.
4K?
I have 4K, right?
Oh,
I got 4K on yours. I've got like 7.9 on Fasani's. Like, the thing is that I have all these points in y'all's streams because a lot of time I'll see you guys on and I'm like, I can't stay here and watch. I gotta do stuff. Right. And I want to support you, so I pop in. And there are times where I don't even say hi. Like, there are times where I just pop in, I leave it up, and I'm like, okay, cool, I gotta go do this thing. And I come back, or there have been days where I've passed out in y'all's streams before. Just passed out. I'll wake up, you guys rated somebody else. I've got points in their stream now.
Bell, it's not a contest.
And it's like, no, fuck you, it's a contest. I'm getting all the points. But it's definitely one of those things where it's like, I'm not always able to put in like the full 100% and go, yeah, I can watch the stream and talk, interact the entire time. I just don't have the attention span. I mean, Beldandy over here just at me.
Yeah.
I'll raise you 4K by 22K. Jesus. Like, having friends open support when I can. I can't afford to sub, so being a view is all I can do. Being a view is all you need to do.
Viewing is arguably more important than being sub. Just being a view number is arguably much more important than being able to sub, honestly. Because, again, it's just getting those numbers. Also, Plutonian Babe, thank you so much for the follow. How you doing tonight? Happy New Year!
I'm so happy. And you know what? That's the network at work right there. Because Plutonian Babe has been in my chat and a Knockers chat for a while. Probably also in Tomatoes chat. And now, boom, we just plop that person right here for you. Like, that's the point. And, like, I think it's one of those things that people don't realize when you go into somebody's chat and you're a viewer. And you're, like you said, you're doing more than somebody who's subbed. Because, yeah, you can be subbed, but if you never come in for a view, you're not actively helping them get more followers, which will help them get more subscribers. You could be subbed to somebody for 6 whole months. You could do the full 6-month roster thing, right? And if you're subbed at tier 1, for example... Oh, thank you so much for the hug, sweetie. if you're subbed at tier 1, for example, for this 6 months, you've given them what, $18?
Yeah, after the Twitch cut. Yeah.
You've given them $18. It's like $3 at tier 1. You know? If you're at tier 1 and you've done that, cool, great. Fantastic. You gave them $18 over the past 6 months. But you never showed up for a single stream. Say that their subscriber count's not that high. They didn't even get a payout yet. You're a fifth of their payout. But that's it. But that's over the course of 6 months. Whereas, if you're showing up for streams, and even if you're just lurking, you're not even in the chat, you're just lurking, you're constantly giving them higher potential to get more viewers who can turn into followers, and those followers who can also turn into subscribers. Subscription is the end of the process. It is not the beginning of the process. And I think people discredit getting like more viewers, and like not more viewers, but more followers, because they're like, well, I don't really have any subs, but I have a lot of follows. Those follows turn into subs real fast. It's a little scary, honestly.
It really can be, especially when you've got Bell Dandy sitting in your chat.
Look, Bell Dandy just wants to show you love and affection.
Well, I know he does, and I love him so much for it. Also, thank you, Cindy Winnie, for the stretch. I definitely need that because we just passed the 13-hour mark on streaming today.
Yeah, I saw you start off real early. You doing all right?
I started around 11:30 this morning.
I was at work when you started. I was like, oh my god.
Bell's a boss, and we love him. Abso-friggin-lutely, we love him. Bell, my guy, as soon as you get your character designed, you let me the hell know so I can make you some fan art, bro.
Honestly, so it's funny because I went into Bell Danny's stream the other day, and I was just like, yo, I'm not followed to you? Crazy. Hit the fat follow. And then I also saw, I was like, oh, I need to go ahead and get you, like, you know, pinged in for the Discord. And, you know, he was like, oh, I don't tend to go in and ask for that. And I'm like, look, literally the point of the bazaar is a marketplace. You're supposed to share all of your shit there. That's the point.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, and also, I'm one of those, like, again, with the whole, like, wanting to help people out and be a positive influence, things of that nature. I'm big on, if I eat, everyone eats. That's how I feel. You know, like, I'm big on if I'm doing something in my sphere and my friend goes, hey, I got this small business that I want supported. Can you help me with that? I'll do my fucking best. You know, like, I have this thing where it's like, oh, you have this idea that you want to try and do? Cool, I'll do that. Sure, I'll help with that. It's mostly because it's like, if I got a little bit of something that I can share and give, why not?
Absolutely, I can completely agree with that because as you experienced this past Christmas, it's basically like, ooh, work gave me a bonus this year. Well, I'm buying art for people that I want to buy art for.
So fucking cute.
And I assaulted Kaina and some other people with art from my favorite chibi artist. And I mean, like Bell Dandy likes to gift subs and everything in the chat, I like to gift my friends directly with stuff like art or games or whatever. And I also like doing the support, and I have the disposable income to do so. So I simp for friends. I simp for friends that I feel are talented and deserve the recognition, which is why I am willing to blow 1,000 bits to make Kaina go ara ara in his stream.
Yeah, don't ever do that to me again.
Do that to you again? Got it.
Wait, hold on. God, that was definitely like, so the funny thing is that, and that's something that I've had to like, okay, trying to tell people that it is much better for you to give, is that Gin? That's Guinea. She just followed me on Twitter.
Hey.
I see you. I see you on there. I see you on Twitter. What are you doing? But it's one of those things where I recognize where people are like, oh, I want to like give money or all this extra stuff. And it's like, subbing is one thing. However, subscriptions do get the cut from Twitch, and
Yeah.
that sucks ass. And I've tried to tell people that if you really want to give like money to streamers, especially streamers that don't have high enough sub counts to where taking that cut is okay, give bits and donate. Bits and tips. Because PayPal does take a cut off, like they do tax, but it's not a horrible one.
No.
But bits are effectively untaxed donations that you only have to deal with once your taxes come up.
Mm-hmm.
And when you give somebody 1,000 bits and they get $10 right off of the bat, that's better than I'm gonna subscribe even for 3 months. You sub for 3 months and you've only given them $9. Give them 1,000 bits one time, they got $10.
Yeah.
Now granted, if it's cheaper for you, do the cheaper option. I am not asking you to break the bank for me.
Yeah, honestly, I feel Kaina and I both follow this as like, we don't want your money. We want you to be entertained and follow us because you enjoy us and help spread us around.
Yeah, and again, it's in that area. It's in that same area of like, and now if I can make money doing this, sure, not a problem.
Yeah.
Not the point.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna ask you or tell you to give me money, but if you happen to give me money, I'm not going to complain. Unless you assault me with hype trains, you crazy bastards.
Damn, that sounds like another hype train's on the way.
No.
Damn, that
Koki!
sounds like another hype train is on the way.
Koki, stop it. Koki,
Fuck,
Koki,
bro.
you've spent so much today. Please stop.
No, nah. Keep that up. We like that energy. Hey, hey.
Thank you for the bits. Make you?
I
have no control over that though.
Damn, it's crazy. It sounds like you gotta take that lying down, I guess.
Oh.
Damn, and a gifted sub? That's crazy.
No, guys, stop it. Don't you dare.
I don't know about that.
Don't
I don't know
you
about
dare.
that.
Don't you
I don't know
dare.
about that.
No.
I don't know about that. Sounds fake. You know what we like? Because it's this.
No,
we like
no,
this.
kinda don't, no.
Don't what? What's wrong? What?
Oh.
What do you
But-
think? Something's gonna happen? Oh, it's almost like there's a hype train.
No.
Oh no! Oh no! There's a hype train. That's so. Keep it up.
No, please, guys, please. No, please stop. No.
No, keep it up.
No. You guys have already been so generous today. Please save your New Year's money to do things for the new year. Invest it in something. Buy a toy or something. I don't know.
I think they are. I think they are investing it. They're investing it in you. That's the point. So what we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna just
hiding. Viv is gonna stay hiding for a while. Kinda. No.
What happened? I'm sorry. My hand slipped. I couldn't tell you. Huh? What?
I will visit violence upon you again later. And toxic tomatoes, what do you?
Ooh, tomatoes at the 1500. Yo!
No!
That's crazy. Is that tier 1 that's fully funded now? Or is it tier 1, right?
That was level 1, I think.
Okay.
Also, Punch, thank you for the Titanic flute. This is my suffering.
Yep, level 1's complete. Cool.
Okay, guys, seriously, that is enough.
Oh, is it? Are you sure? I'm not certain. I don't think it's enough. I don't know if that's enough. Hey guys, like, Viv said that he thinks it's enough, but I'm not certain. What do you guys think?
No, Koki!
Damn, Koki, that's crazy.
Oh no, Koki, please, Koki, no. Fuck. Koki!
You know what we love? Because it's that for you.
Koki, are you an oil baron? Because I'll be your house husband.
Yo, real shit. Yo, Koki, you need some head? Like, what can I do for you, baby? Hold on, and we're gonna keep this up.
Oh, Blue Monobot? I didn't even know Monica had a bot account that she... Kinda, you need to stop dropping these singles out of your wallet here.
Nah. See, here's the thing, right? I just gotta keep it going. Also, and that's another thing that people don't recognize. Hype trains put you at the front page. That's the point of them.
Oh, really? I actually did not know that.
You didn't?
No, I just thought that they were a thing to excite the chat to keep spending.
So, yes, and yes. So, for example, like right now, because you're in Just Chatting and whatnot, if somebody was looking at Just Chatting, right? If they went onto the front page and Just Chatting was like the first thing on there, you'd pop up as one of like the first couple that are on the hype trains, because what hype trains do is that they promote you.
Well, I see you there. You need to stop that.
So there are actually people that a lot of the time what they'll do is they'll troll hype train areas. They're gonna wait and they'll see a hype train and they'll pop in, hey, I just came in to support the hype train, drop 500 bits and leave.
Oh, that's really interesting.
There are a lot of people that do that. There's a reason why, like, so for a while people were like, oh, hype trains don't do anything, they're a scam, and it's like, no, they actively like promote the stream because they put you at the top of your area. We're at 96%. Looks like we gotta boost that other 4.
Kinda. No, we don't. I
don't know. If I don't do it, somebody else will. You know that, right?
I love you too. I love you too, Tomatoes and Koki. Really, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. And
I love you, but I'm poor now. Oh my god.
Please don't start the new year off having to eat instant noodles. Don't do that to yourself.
That's crazy.
Do not do that to yourself.
Let's see here. Look at more of this. I could just buy 500 bits. Well, give me a second.
Oh, kinda.
What? What's wrong?
Oh, fuck!
Oh, well, it's already handled for me. I was in the middle of buying some biddies, but alright, there you go.
Koki!
Hey, guess what? We love you.
I see that. Thank you very much.
We bullied you into a fucking hype train tier 5. Let's go.
You finished tier 5.
Yeah.
You exceeded tier 5, you crazy people. Thank you so much. Koki, whatever you need, I got you. You need some of that Monica Chino fan art, I got you. You tell me
whatever you need.
Whatever you need, I got you. You let me know. Thank you for the quack punch. Thank you.
And this was proper violence. We like this violence.
This violence through kindness, man. You know what have I done to myself? I keep preaching this shit and now I'm being victimized by it.
Yeah, that's kind of how that fucking works, Viv. You gotta learn to deal with that.
No, only I am allowed to support people. People aren't allowed to support me.
You only be supported, no support back.
I only support, no support.
My god.
Hilarious hearing you yell at people for giving you love. I don't know what to do with the love.
See, for me, that's the psychosis. For you, you're just an numpty. Look, you gotta understand. And again, notice, like Knockout said earlier, you are very kind to the world, and the world understands that. That's what's happening here. Knockout, do you concur? Because that's what I think. I think that. Oh, shut up, Tomato. I'll give you a hug and a kiss. Shut up.
No.
Look, man's literally said love and support, no takebacks.
Thank you guys very much.
Of course. It's a good time. Choo choo. It's the choo choo train.
Thank
You. Yeah, yeah. When you can type, we'll talk about it, huh? We'll talk about it when you can type, you nerd.
All right. Whew.
Yeah.
Recenter myself here for a minute.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Chat trying real hard to get me to cry on stream tonight.
It's easy, bro. We got this. Oh, we doing another level 5? Hold on a moment.
No. You can't because Hype Train has a 2-hour cooldown between them. Haha.
Understandable. You know what doesn't have a 2-hour cooldown?
Your wallet better have a 24-hour cooldown.
Yeah, about the. See, it technically is 5 to 7 business days, but as we all know, you can do rush orders of just about anything these days.
Kinda, please. You would make me happy using your money to spread that kindness you spoke of earlier. Understandable. And you recognize that by saying that, you're actively sabotaging your own ability to not have this happen to you. Right? I want you to show kindness to others who need it more.
I see. I understand. You know what? I get you. I understand you. I see that.
So
now,
rather than spend those bits, why don't you tell me about that new XLR mic you got?
I see. What we're doing is called deflecting.
I'm always doing my best.
What we're doing today is deflecting.
I'm trying.
Good night, tomatoes. Please go to bed. I love you so much. Alright. So about the mic. It's an Audio-Technica.
Nice.
And my pop got it for me. He and I actually talked about it. So this is another case of kindness being something that one is not used to and doesn't know how to deal with. So my dad basically told me my bills are paid at this point, and I'm just here to support you in your dreams. So whatever you need, just let me know and I'll get it for you. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean? Oh. Now, to put this in perspective, this was the man when I was younger. They used to lose what little hair he had on his head because he always shaved his head because he was in the military.
Yeah.
Over $20. I asked this man for $20 and he'd lose his mind. Now he's like, sure, I'll drop $400 on you and your streaming thing, no problem. And I'm like, the fuck is this? When I was looking for a new GPU at one point, and I was telling him how the MSRP on is they're over 150%, 200%, and he was like, well, how much? And I'm just like, I'm not about to have you spend $700 on a GPU for something that might. My apologies.
No problem.
For something that might, for something that might not even happen, because during that time, that was back before I even hit 80 followers. I'm like, Dad, I only just started. I will have you spend that kind of money when I'm actually making dough and I'm getting returns, right, or something like that. And he said, okay, that's fair. This is the same guy that helped me pay off my transmission. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm setting up the next generation. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, that's all right, cool, And that's also where a lot of the help comes from, right? Is my dad. My dad's doing it now, with that whole thing, and my mom did it, and now my dad's doing it, and it's just the constant cycle of wanting to literally just pay it forward.
Absolutely.
Want to help people out. But I like the mic. Still takes a little finagling to get right and things like that. Trying to figure out how to not make myself peak and things of that nature. I'm gonna start putting out more voice work here soon.
Are you using any of the Reaper plugins?
I am not.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to pull up your contact info for Plague Doctor. You want to talk to Air Doctor. He set me up with the Reaper plugins for OBS that basically allow me to do all the gate and density controls for my mic through OBS, so that all my recording through OBS is why my voice comes in super clean, and you're not hearing the fan in the background.
Oh, so that much I've already been able to do, like noise gate, attack time, things like that. Like I've actually been able to do all that myself. Mostly it's the fact that I'm just a loud fucker and I scream a lot, as you've heard probably several times when I'm playing League or when I'm playing any game on the PS4. You guys are probably hearing me scream all the fucking time.
I mean, when you're playing League, it's usually with Songbird in the channel, so I mean, often you're pretty quiet compared to her screeches.
Yes, but that's because she is small and angy and demands to be feared. No one will ever do that. But look, we can't discredit Songbird for try.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I find that the smaller the package, the more powerful it is, in my experience. So, I will be more than happy to believe that if she ever got her hands on either of us, we might be in trouble.
Hold on. Did you just say that you'd bite me? Please do. Go on. Go for it. Do it. You won't.
Just be aware that we bite back.
Precisely. No, bad bite, not a good bite. Ah, see, joke's on you, I'm into that shit. That's my secret cap. All bites are good bites.
This is very true. It's 2022 now. You thought we were kinky back in 21. Oof.
I heard that in her voice, man. I heard it in her voice. But yeah, it's definitely been kind of a banger of a time, and it's one of those things where, like, I'm thinking about projected growth. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do next year. I'm thinking about the anniversary date. Because realistically, I don't have a real anniversary. Like, I mean, realistically, I think I started like only like the week after I think it was the week after my birthday is when I started streaming. And I became affiliate in the same month? Or did I get affiliate? I think I became affiliate in no later than June. Which is wild to think about. Like, hold on. You know what? Easy way to check this. The Twitch. And we're gonna go all the way back here.
Have a wonderful evening, Gin. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. And, oh, Gin, do you want an ara from me? All right, Gin. Gin, come here. Let me just speak in your ear, Gin. Gin, I love you and I appreciate you. You have been an absolute wonderful friend in this community, and I just want to let you know that I appreciate it so much, and the time and effort you put in to myself and my friends, the support you give. So before you go to bed, ara.
Is this what I do to people?
I mean, you know, you got the ara-aras, you got the ara-aras, and the ara-ara. You got all of them.
Guy's happy. Wonderful.
Di is happy. Okay. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'll see you later again.
But I actually looked it up, and I was mistaken. I became an affiliate 2 weeks after my birthday.
Nice.
When I started, like, so it took me 2 weeks to become an affiliate, which is wild to think about. Like, so taking that into account, that's crazy to me. Like, again, like, you know, when you like go and compare yourself to other people, and it's like, wait a minute, hold on, let's think about our own growth for a second, right?
Yeah.
I became an affiliate after 2 weeks
Of consistent streaming.
of consistent streaming. And it wasn't like it was like consistent. It was like when I could kind of streaming to a certain degree, but I had days where I was like, I could do this day, I could do that day, right? So I had that, and I still didn't maintain consistency until recently.
Mm-hmm.
But you take that, and I'm currently at 209 followers, which is 66. We're gonna do some quick maths. 143 is like the difference, right? So 143 from that, and I started in May. It is now January 1st, but we're gonna do the 7 months. 20 followers a fucking month, like that. It's one of those things where you have to like, you gotta remind yourself, like, you're growing. You're growing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Calm the fuck down. Like,
I mean, absolutely. You know, when I started this, I never expected to hit the numbers I've hit so far. Definitely not. And it took me about 3 weeks to get affiliate after I started streaming in February. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, and I do think the VTuber thing helps a lot with that because VTubers are popular right now. So I think that definitely helped get eyes on me at the start. Enough that I could actually hit it in 3 weeks. Because I know I've had friends who are IRL streamers who have been streaming for almost as long as I have. And like Bell said, it took him 10 months. There are some people just don't get the traction. And I tell them, though, it's like, if you actually want the growth and traction early on, you need to advertise yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, that's what Twitter was for.
So that was the funny thing, is that I was like, I don't think I need to make a Twitter. I don't think I'm gonna want to make a Discord. And 7 months later, I have both.
And we have tweets from Kaina debating if he wants to be horny on main.
Hornier on main.
Hornier
I am
on main.
already horny on
You're
main.
already horny on main. I see some people that are just, oh my goodness, horny on main. And I'm just like, I am proud of you, but I can't do that.
That's valid. You are say so. Actually, no, you're not. No, you're not. You are this weird mix of say so and not. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna start the horny. However, I will still partake in the tastings of the horny. Like, I just remember watching the video that Doctor made for you. And it was talking about the bad dragon. And Isabel's like, what, you think? Isabel's like, yeah, bad dragon's a dildo. And it's like, how do you not know that? And you're just like, do you think I buy dildo?
And then she's like, well, you know.
It's like, you know what? What am I to know? Like, that was great. And I'm just like, Viv knew what he was doing. He just wanted to lead Isabel into this trap.
So I would describe myself as a mostly PG-13 kind of wholesome streamer as far as my content goes, because that's just kind of how I vibe, is at the PG-13 level for the most part. But no, you are absolutely right. In private, I am a dirty demon, with his own horny ways and kinks and all that shit. But I mean, I'm just not very open about it in public spaces. I don't know. Maybe it's the repressed white boy syndrome of just being like, keep that inside, don't let anyone see.
Don't let them in, don't let them see.
However, if there is a not safe for work place on Discord, it's like, oh no, all bets are off. Once I see people starting to post the horny in there, I'm just like, I'll bide my time, and we'll get the dirty shit in there. Speaking of which, I should start posting more dirty shit in your Discord.
Yes.
Because I've been seeing Eric and Songbird filling it up, and I'm just looking, I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's that good shit.
That's that good shit. I need to start sharing in there. Delicious. All right, Zan, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out so much. But yeah, I will never say I'm say-so because I will curse on stream, and all that shit. But it's just like I'm a solid PG-13.
Good night, Zan.
I don't mind doing more adult content, but I'm a pretty solid PG-13 as far as like streaming goes.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where, like, for me, I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna be, and then I said, nah, I curse like a sailor. I'm a huge flirt, and I'm down bad as fuck. Always mature content, which
yeah.
Which is also something that I factor into my growth, is that I am a purely mature content streamer, which drastically fucks with my ability to reach audiences, because everybody has to be 18 years or older to view my content.
So, not exactly true, because kids can go on Twitch and just click the yes, I am mature button.
You're right, 100%. That's true. However, I have noticed a distinct difference in the growth between mature content streamers and people who don't strictly stream mature content.
Okay, well, my streams are always marked as mature content, like Songbird. But again, a majority of my stuff is usually PG-13.
You mature content, they pop in, sees you playing Pokemon. What?
I mean,
that's what it is. They're just like, what do you mean mature content? And you're just like, yeah, because like I fucked my friend up, bro.
I did. I fucking bopped Chaos twice. I fucking bopped Chaos twice in Pokemon Battle. I didn't even change my team. She went back and changed her team for the second round after fighting my team. I didn't even change my team, and she came back in and got bopped the second time. I'm just like, but to be fair,
we hate that for her.
But to be fair, she didn't grow up playing the Pokemon games. So, like,
she didn't grow up with it, and she came in talking shit. Nah, she deserved that L. She earned that. She earned that L. That was your dub. That wasn't her W to take. That was your L to let her have. Like,
well, like, you know, the first round we fight, and she's like, you know, her Pokemon get injured, they're almost one hit away from death, and she's swapping them out with other people in her party, allowing me to get that free hit on the next Pokemon. I'm just like, what are you, at the end of the fight, I'm just like, Chaos? You don't want to do that in player versus player battles, because you're literally just stacking your party with weakened Pokemon for my fresher Pokemon to kick later.
Nah. You were thinking right. Fuck up. That is what you were going to say, sir. I heard it.
Don't fuck it up.
You were saying, yeah, for me to fuck up. You stopped yourself. I heard you.
Look, it's been 13 and a half hours.
Oh my god.
It's after midnight. I can, you know what?
Hashtag Team Viv. Hell yeah.
Hashtag Team Viv. Koki was the only one on my side. Koki was the only one on my side. Everyone else in my chat was against me, but I pulled out the win for Koki. I did it for Koki. Let's be honest. I did it for Koki. Not to beat Chaos, but so that Koki had bragging rights of backing the right horse.
So Koki could just be like, what the fuck did I tell ya? I did it.
Hell's fucking yeah. Just so Koki can come in and be like, I bet on that horse, and it fucked all you up.
Oh my god. And I'm here for that. I really am. I'm looking forward to the next year. It's...
Oh, hey, Monica.
Oh, hey, Monica. Team Kai... Hello there. Hello there, Monica. We're not against each other right now. We're actually quite on cordial terms. But I mean, if we ever did have to, like, I actually don't play Pokemon anymore, so like, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I also don't own a Switch.
Sorry, Cookie. I'm sorry. You, Cookie had claimed neutrality and was supporting both sides.
That's fair.
That is fair. That is fair.
That's not currently fair, Monica.
Are you gonna
That's not
1v1 in League?
that's not currently fair. I, in good faith, will not do that.
Oh yeah, Monica, this is Kaina. He is the one who got me involved in League.
Yes, I am. And as someone who would like for my friends to continue playing League, I'm going to not do that. All's fair in love and earth. You're right. No, I'm not doing that to Viv. Maybe when Viv is like level 50.
50? What?
Yeah. Viv, I'm level like 200 and something.
I know, and I saw Eric was like level 600 something.
Yeah. When you're like level 50, maybe, because at which point you'd have a decent enough grasp over most of the game systems. I would feel comfortable.
I gotta be level 69 for that. Oof.
I swear to God.
Don't
Maybe
worry.
level 69.
Monica is very bottom left.
Bottom left?
Absolutely bottom left. A complete degen.
Oh my God.
Viv
So
would
is
get
also
railed
bottom.
and like it. I mean, I prefer doing the railing to getting railed.
That. Agreeable.
Dat.
My man. Same preference, same preference.
Same preference. I'll gonna
Gotta introduce
you
you an AP misfortune main. Gross. It's grody. No.
I mean, I think at 1:30 a.m. we're all a bit bottom left.
Clip what, Cookie? Clip what? What? How am I rude, Monica? Stairs and Morgana man.
Bottom left crew.
13 hours, yeah, boy.
That's 13 hours and 41 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Look here. At any rate, though, I will say this. While I hate to cut things short, I do have work in like 7.5 hours.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so yeah, that is why I say I hate to cut it short. However, I do need to go. And I appreciate you inviting me on. I do appreciate how welcoming that you've been to me in this community. I appreciate the amount of like help and support you've given me. The fact that you have just been a genuine ray of sunshine. Like, I've had horrible days and I'll just see message from Viv and I'm like, okay, and I'll look at it and it's just like, I hope you're doing well, friend. Or he's like, well, hopefully today's a good one. Here's this thing I got you. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know, it's genuinely nice to have you, even when we're having like bad games in Apex. Sometimes like you're always keeping a positive attitude. You're genuinely trying to find the next good thing to just bring up in conversation, and it does nothing but make me feel like if I do anything else wrong, I hope I do the one correct thing, and that's keep you in my VTubing circle.
I hope to stay in that, and honestly, a big part of the reason why I follow up with friends, especially you, is that it's something that I appreciate receiving from others, and honestly, it's all about that treating others as you want to be treated. So, heck yeah, I reach out to my friends, especially friends like you, where it's like, I really do hope that you have a great day, because you know what? I would want someone to wish me a great day. And that's just kind of how that plays out.
And truly and honestly, like, I appreciate that. It's nice.
Any time, because I know I really understand how much just someone reaching out and asking you how your day is going, or checking in and wishing you a good day, how much that can mean to someone.
It is. God, fuck. Oh my God. It is. No, shut the fuck up. Hold on. So, no. It's genuinely like one of those things where like you don't think about it. Like, so again, like with talking about how, you know, like it's hard sometimes, like when people go, oh, I'm so inspired by you. And you're like, I'm literally melting inside of my own head every day. What are you talking about? Having a friend just kind of go and it's like, hey, I hope you're doing all right today. You know, I really appreciate you. Here's this fun thing. Here's this. I got this for you. And you just sit there and you're like, Christ, what did I do to deserve just like this small treasure in my day? You know,
you
like,
befriended Panic.
valid. You know what? That's valid. And it's like it just I don't know. It's just one of those things where when it happens, it's this genuine breath of fresh air, and it also allows you to really like go, oh fuck, I've been on autopilot all day. How am I doing? Not great, actually. Like I don't really tend to lie about how I'm doing, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like when you've asked me like how am I, and I just go, it's a bad mental health day, because I didn't think about it until you asked me. No, today's a bad mental health day, and you're like, well, do you want to talk about it? And I'm like, not, I'm good, kinda. We'll see. And that's like the extent of it, but that's enough. Like the just being there and asking is more than enough. And you do it on a regular basis.
I try to. I mean, I try to keep up with everyone. I know if I know that I have friends who often maybe have rough times, I try to give them particular attention. Like I check in with both you and Ivory pretty consistently.
And I love you for it.
Absolutely. I mean, you're good people and you're good friends, and I want to make sure that that you're doing okay, and that if you're not, that that I'm available here if there's anything I can do for you.
And I, as much as I'm not the big reach out type, as most everybody will know, I'm fucking so damn busy all the time. But
Relatable.
if you do ever, but if you do ever need something, my DMs are always open. Like that is never something that you have to worry about. If you go like, fuck, I need somebody to talk to. Hey, kinda, do you have a moment? Not right now, but I can make time for you. Like that's probably gonna be it. Like I can make time for you though.
But you know what? That is absolutely enough to know that you can have friends who are just there for you when you have those days where you need someone. And yeah. But yeah, I mean, again, I just do my best to be kind, and I know that you do your best to be kind, and we just kind of take the kindness that we learned and try to spread it. And I think that's really important in the world.
It is. Well,
but as you said, you have to
I gotta go to
bed, buddy.
All right. I love you. I love you guys, chat. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for having me and enjoying my foolishness for the night. And you guys, be nice to him. Give him another hype train when you can.
We're gonna end stream before that can happen.
Cool. Drop 50,000 biddies right now.
No.
Yep. Right now. Do it in the chat. Right here. Do it. 50,000.
No.
You know what? Fine then. Can we get 5 more gifted subs? Can we get 5 more gifted subs for the mans here?
Good night, kinda. Good night.
Good night.
And Happy New Year. All right, none of y'all better listen to that man. So that was our last interview of the night with Kaina. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me for the New Year's stream. I hope those of you who stuck around had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time meeting all these new VTubers and getting to hear about, how their year went, the things they accomplished, what they're hoping to accomplish in the future, and that you found some new interesting faces that you'll be checking out in the new year. And everyone, happy New Year. Let us all hope that 2022 is absolutely amazing. And a big, huge shout out today to Koki, Beldandy, and Roku for all the gifted subs. A big, huge thanks to Koki, Bell, Roku, Kaina, Tomatoes, everyone who gifted bits today. It was honestly a very, very crazy day. You guys are absolutely amazing. I cannot believe how this stream has gone so amazing with all of you here. You are all absolutely wonderful. And Roku-chan, ma. kawaii konako-chan. Ara! No, you. I have a thing for that. Tomato, I am sorry, but I'm gonna have to bounce that back to you with the Roku Uno card. I want to fall asleep to that. Mo. Tomato Santara. Ara ara. But yes, everyone, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me and everyone. I know I definitely enjoyed hanging out with everyone today and tonight into the new year. And that it was an amazing time getting to hang out with everyone and learn about people, some who have been friends for a long time, some who I've just met more recently, and getting to share space and talk with them. It's all very important to me as a extrovert who loves socializing with people. And oh my gosh, another cursed RR for tomatoes. Nah, give me that curse shit. Alright. Mo, tomato santara. And a stretch from the cookie, and then the ara for the cookie. Mo, cookie ohime-sama. Ara. So how about we end tonight's stream by going ahead and passing off the love to someone else tonight. I think tonight we're going to pass on the love to a friend who is doing a very late night stream. We are going to go ahead and drop in on our friend Iyashi and pass the love on to them. If they're still streaming, I think they're going to continue keep streaming. So we're going to go ahead and raid Iyashi Aya. So everyone, thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate you all coming and hanging out with me tonight. We're going to go ahead and raid Iyashi Aya, who is currently playing Final Fantasy XIV through the Endwalker game. So spoiler warning on that if you are planning to play the game and don't want spoilers. But everyone, please wish them a very happy new year. And I will see you all maybe tomorrow. I'll do a little stream. We'll see when I wake up. But everyone, again, thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, not only tonight, but this past year. You are all amazing. I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and good night. Bye-bye.
Well,
Well, that's a Omega reference.
it's a lot of things referenced, but at the very least, we can still read it. Okay. Time to go back to Charlene.
Well, you don't have to stop playing. I know you have roulettes you haven't done, right?
Viv, thank you for the raid. Wow. How was your stream? How was your New Year's stream? I was already here, but hi. Hello.